The Steelers lit up Latrobe this weekend with 3 action-packed days of training camp that had a little bit of everything, from Aaron Rodgers soaking in the local vibe to young guys stepping up and a defense that looks downright nasty. This is your Steelers training camp recap. Let's run it back. Friday night lights at Latrobe Memorial Stadium lived up to the hype. Aaron Rodgers got his first real taste of the tradition. He asked Pat Freiermuth what to expect, and Pat said it'd feel like a state championship game. Rodgers showed up, looked around, and said, "This is awesome." With over 13,000 fans packed in, he wasn't wrong. But while the crowd showed up, the offense didn't. Rodgers and the first team went 3 and out in their first 2-minute drill of camp. The second unit made it into the red zone, but James Pierre shut it down with an end zone interception. Rodgers had 2 passes batted at the line and just missed Metcalf down the sideline. Timing still needs work. On the bright side, Darnell Washington stole the show again. He stoned TJ Watt in one-on-ones, then beat DeMarvin Leal and rookie Jack Sawyer. Rookie Caleb Johnson bounced back too, holding his ground and even getting into it with Mark Robinson. Team Run had some solid reps, but Cole Holcomb and Eku Leota came through with big stops to keep the defense in control. Saturday was all about the young guys. Mike Tomlin rested Rodgers, Metcalf, Watt, and others, giving depth players a chance to shine. Kenneth Gainwell impressed in coverage drills. Caleb Johnson stayed hot, winning both of his reps against Malik Harrison. Quindell Johnson stood out with a pass breakup and an interception. He even drew an offensive pass interference flag on Washington. Tomlin said the short turnaround was intentional, meant to mimic a quick week during the season, and he liked the response. In 7 shots, Mason Rudolph connected with Washington for a toe-tap touchdown. Will Howard added a slant TD to Brandon Johnson, but the defense still came out on top, 5-2. Washington added another touchdown in red zone drills. James Pierre continued his strong camp with 2 picks and a pass breakup. Quietly, this secondary is showing serious depth. Sunday was family day, and the defense took over. The surprise? Mark Robinson lined up at fullback for 2 goal line plays. He used to play running back in college, so it wasn't completely new. Still, both runs came up short, one stuffed by Jalen Warren, the other by Caleb Johnson. Tomlin said they just wanted to try it out. It might stick, it might not. In 7 shots, the defense dominated. Rodgers scrambled twice and threw it away. His only deep shot was broken up by Jalen Ramsey. The offense finished 1 for 7. Evan Hull scored the lone touchdown. In 11-on-11s, Rodgers found Metcalf over the middle after a coverage lapse by Ramsey. Peyton Wilson blew up a run by Gainwell. Yahya Black and Jack Sawyer stuffed a Caleb Johnson run. Stephen Jones paved the way for a nice Evan Hull run. Will Howard hit Rock Taylor across the middle on a wobbly but gutsy throw. Yahya Black looked unblockable at times. He's becoming a real problem up front. Alex Highsmith left Sunday's session with a groin injury. Tomlin says more info is coming Tuesday. If he misses time, expect reps for Nick Herbig and Jack Sawyer. Still sidelined, Joey Porter Jr., Calvin Austin III, Corey Trice Jr., Calvin Anderson, Esezi Atumewo, and Dante Kent. But Keanu Benton and Ryan McCollum were back in pads, and Freiermuth got a rest day. 3 days in, here's what we know. The defense is ahead, and making that clear. They're controlling red zone reps, short yardage drills, and flying around with purpose. Guys like Quindell Johnson, Yahya Black, James Pierre, and Peyton Wilson are standing out. Darnell Washington might be the best player on the field right now. He's blocking, catching touchdowns, and imposing his will every day. If he keeps this up, he's going to be a mismatch all season long. Aaron Rodgers is still adjusting. The chemistry isn't there yet, but the flashes are. Metcalf has been quiet, but once that connection clicks, this offense will level up. Caleb Johnson deserves credit too. After a rough start, he's battled back and made a strong case for more reps. Tomlin's approach, rotating vets, ramping up live action, and putting players in pressure situations, is classic Steelers. He's not just coaching talent, he's shaping the team's identity. As we head into the second week of camp, expect the pace to pick up. More contact, more installs, more battles. The roster is starting to take shape, and roles will be earned, not handed out. The foundation is in place, the tone has been set, and the 2025 Steelers are just getting started. Here we go.